Hello everyone. I'm going to show you guys um, how to mod your PSP Go in order to get more memory space. So first thing you got to do is you got to order an adapter from the M2 memory card to Pro Dual micro SD to Pro Dual adapter. I'll put a link in the description on where to get this adapter right here. So pretty much what you do is you connect it right here with some conductive tape to the Pro Duo adapter. You connect this portion into the memory card slot. Then you open up the PSP. That way you can tuck it up all nice and neat. That way you can't see anything sticking out. Alright, so right now I'm going to show you guys. I have a 128 gig micro SD card in here. I'm going to show you, I've pre-made this adapter and everything already. Everything's ready to go. I just followed the instructions in the email that I got. So now I will hook it up and show you what it does. Sorry for the edits. I'm working one-handed here. So you push it in with this toothpick. As you hear the click. And on here, it's coming up. It's reading the memory card. And see, 119 gigabytes. So now, let me get everything together so I could open it up and show you what to do on the back. In the next part, you have to remove the 4 screws right here. And then there's also 2 screws at the top for the button bar. So that has to come off in order for the back cover to come off. The next part, you have to remove all these little tabs that you see here and then right there. They have to be removed in order for the micro SD to Pro Duo adapter to fit correctly with the cover back onto the system. Once the 4 tabs are taken off, which by the way are pretty easy to come off, I just used my fingers for a couple of them, and then the other I had to use a screwdriver to just pop them off. It's not a big deal. So once that is completed, next thing you gotta do is to put the M2 side back in as such. Make sure it clicks. Sorry about the cameras. Make sure it clicks in there. Now it's back in there. Now the last thing to do is just route it in there so it stays in place, and then put the cover back on and you're done. So I'm pretty much just gonna fold it over as such. I'll probably grab some tape to keep it somewhere around this area, just to keep it in place so it just doesn't move around, and that should be good. So this right here is the final product. As you can see, I routed everything so it'll be nice and neat. Used some polyamide tape or Captain tape, whatever you want to call it, to keep everything straight and organized. Now all I have to do is put the cover back on and the button bar back on, and go from there. Okay, so here is the completed project. As you can see, it looks 100% original. There's no crazy bulges or anything sticking out or anything like that. As you can tell, I've downloaded quite a few games. I only have 71 gigs left out of the 119 that were available earlier. I went ahead and downloaded a bunch of PSP and PS1 games. Like I said, some of my favorites that are on here. It's quite a bit of games. Definitely increases the stock 14 gigabytes that were available. Like I said, this is a very good alternative to the M2 cards that the system uses. They are very expensive, and their capacities aren't that big. So from start to finish, this project wound up costing me about $65. That included the adapter, the micro SD to Pro Duo adapter, and the 128 gigabyte micro SD from Amazon. So $65 is not too much for what you get, in my opinion. It definitely increases the enjoyment out of the PSP Go, since now you could have a lot more games on it. So if you guys have any questions about this project or anything like that, feel free to send me a message or leave a comment. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Thank you.